tape, or video disc under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 USC 107.
Hey, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus. Let's talk about celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about the things you don't see on regular TV. So join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. Oh, so join us on PEACHY Tea Time. PEACHY Tea Time, yeah, yeah. PEACHY Tea Time.
I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. But I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody going to clean it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Kimori, and I think Aunt Lisa is gonna ruin Thanksgiving.
I'm Quaneesha, and I think Aunt Lisa gonna ruin Thanksgiving.
Age, and I think Isaiah is gonna ruin Thanksgiving.
Well, I think my mama Lisa gonna ruin Thanksgiving.
Hey, my name's Reed, and I think Lisa gonna be the one to start something today. My name is Romani, and I think Lisa Allen gonna start something.
Come here, baby. Daisy the little orange hair, little yellow. She fucking everything up.
Okay. And I think my sister Lisa gonna start. My name is India, and I think Aunt Lisa gonna ruin Thanksgiving. I'm Netta. I'm the big sister. And I know damn well Lisa gonna start something. I'm Cassandra. I'm the big cousin. Actually, I'm the boss. And who I think is gonna start something tonight is gonna be Lisa and Cynthia. Ain't Cynthia.
I'm Bernicia, the boss of all bosses, and who I feel like is gonna ruin Thanksgiving, Aunt Lisa.
Shay, everybody's favorite cousin. And I think unintentionally Lisa gonna ruin it when she gets to drinking her system. But she don't mean no harm.
Okay, I'm Malaysia, and I think my grandma Lisa.
Everybody said that.
I'm Cherie, I'm the big cousin. I think Aunt Lisa is going to fuck up Thanksgiving.
Dog Lexo, I think Aunt Cynthia gonna fuck up Thanksgiving.
I think my grandma gonna ruin it.
Who's your grandma?
Lisa Allen.
Hey, my name is Isaiah, and I think Aunt Lisa is going to cut up on Thanksgiving.
It's Lisa, and I'm the ain't in the family. And my cousin Cassandra's gonna start the shit in the family. Because she messy like that. She messy like that.
No, you do not hear me because it's on mute. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Yes, we are live. I had to make sure we was live. Y'all had to make sure we was live. How was y'all Thanksgiving? How was y'all Thanksgiving? Was it anything like Aunt Lisa? Did y'all have to go off on some folks? Please tell me if y'all had to go off on some folks. Did y'all? I mean, we ain't had to go off on no folks for my Thanksgiving. We had a very, very good Thanksgiving. Shout out to my family. Thank you, family of mine, for such a great Thanksgiving. My Aunt Paulette threw down, baby. She threw down on them chitlins, baby. Hey, shout out to the chitlin cookers. Her and Danielle, they did that thing. Greens was great. Macaroni and cheese was great. String beans was great. My little cousin, shout out to Raven. She did the strawberry delight. It was wonderful, darling. But y'all, when I tell y'all we had such a great time, shout out to my mama. She made the pound cake. Yes, my mama made the pound cake. Unfortunately, when I brought the pound cake home, Chewy decided that he wanted it. For those that don't know who Chewy is my dog. My dog. Me and Trey dog. But I say he my dog. But yeah, Chew ate it, tore it all up. So unfortunately, we got just a little bit of it, and then Chewy handled the rest. He handled the rest. Hey, I see y'all out there. Hey, Carmen. Carmen said, wonderful and not at all. Shout out to BG. BG is in the building. And then also shout out to Josette. Josette said, I'm watching from Ben Harbor, baby. I'm always here in the building because I'm ready to see what's going down in the city. In the city. But y'all, tonight we're doing something a little different tonight. There is a story that is probably a couple years old, could be longer than that. I really don't know for sure. But that's the picture of them right there. Quaneesha, Quaneesha and Demonte. Rest in peace to Demonte. But I wanted to show y'all the full video. So we're gonna watch that tonight. Then we got some other things that I got hiding in the pocket, baby. So I definitely want y'all all to tune in for that. And of course, this is the month. This is the month. And y'all probably like, what is you talking about? The month of what? The month that we will be doing the raw and uncut. Raw and uncut with Miss Peachy. That will be happening this month on the 4th, on the 11th, and on the 18th. The 4th, the 11th, and the 18th. And in case, just in case, y'all don't know what I'm talking about, let's go ahead and run this clip. Do I got it? Do I got it? Do I got it? Yes, I got it. Let's run this clip right quick. To hear a mother's cry.
Like you don't know when it's coming. And when you have that moment, I just always tell myself, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
They asking you to understand that this too can be you.
Trying to prevent shit. I got 2 small kids. I don't want this shit to happen to them.
This city to be changed. It has to change for our kids. We have to start creating safe environments for our children.
And what are we supposed to do to stop this? It ain't nothing they can do to bring their children back. So what they trying to understand is, how do we stop you from feeling like we feel? We got to learn to do that as a city, as a community, as a whole.
Boom. I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing with y'all at all. This show is going to make history. Do you hear me? These 3 weeks, these moms When I tell y'all, we have some amazing, when I say amazing, amazing moms that will be coming on. Now, we also got somebody else that I see that's out there in the chat, baby. He gonna come on when Jason come on, which is on the 11th, because you know we gotta have a couple men on here, and I can't do Jason like that, y'all. I can't do him like that. Okay, so I will be bringing Jason on, but we also gonna have the AFC podcast. DJ Just J, baby. When I tell y'all, you gotta check out his podcast. Y'all already know him. Y'all have seen him on Peach Tea Time. Y'all already know that that's my mentor, not y'all, but man, that's my mentor for YouTube. So he will be coming on the 11th, joining us. He got some things that he got to say too. Because why? Because it's raw and uncut. Raw and uncut. So make sure y'all check out his platform over there on YouTube, which is the AFC podcast. He talks about all type of babies, all type of colors, even if they yellow. He gonna talk about them. Even if they green, he gonna talk about them. But seriously, y'all, you gotta check it out. We are the crime family. We gonna talk about crime. That's what we do. Okay, and that's exactly what he does just as well. I love me just some DJ Just J, baby. So, all right, y'all, let's go ahead and get this show cracking. Let's get it started. Because, like I told y'all, I got a show for y'all tonight. Okay. So, before we get into the Quaneesha Johnson story, we're going to save that for the middle of the show. So, let's go ahead and get started with some of this other stuff. This is a I know you lying. I know you lying moment. You know, we always like to try to have some type of fun with Peachy Tea Time every blue moon. So here go one of those I know you lying. Where she come from? Jay, I hope you watching this. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. My right check. I was talking to I ain't that place, bitch. I've been talking to get it. You better get my shit. That's what I thought. They get that ranch. Did she climb through the window? She didn't climb through the window. Did she climb through the window? She climbed through the window. Oh, wait for me. How she got in there? You better get my shit. That's what I thought. They get that ranch. Did she climb through the window? She didn't climb through the window. She climbed through the window. She climbed through the window. Oh, wait for me.
I'm not on mute. The ignorance, the ignorance. You know, sometimes I be wondering, where is a police officer when you need them? Like, where is the police when we need them? Where are they? Like, she need to go to jail. She need to go to jail. Yeah, I said it. She need to do some time for that ignorant mess. They need to have something just for ignorant people. Just for ignorant people. That's it. Just ignorant people. They need to have a jail just for them. Let's fill this jail up. Cause these folks is ignorant. Beyond ignorant. Okay? Like, she went through the drive-through window because she's mad about a ranch dressing. Ranch dressing. Jesus. Jay said, Lord have mercy. This is what infallible looks like. Oh, incapable of making mistakes or being wrong. Jay, where do they come from? Like, how is this okay? Do you think she would have got that ranch if I was there? If I was the worker, do you think she would have got that ranch? No. 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 This would have been the time that I would have been fighting on my job. Now, I do not condone violence at all. I do not condone violence. But I bet you she wouldn't have got that wrench. I bet you she wouldn't have got that wrench. And I'm not playing with y'all. You gonna come in here and act a fool? Oh, yeah. See, I got you. I got you. I got you. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Goodness, y'all know we had to start off with something crazy. It's just right. It's just right. Start off with something crazy. Now, we got another one. But this one ain't that bad. This one ain't that bad. This is down from Houston. Okay. This is in Houston. This was a very, very sad case. So we're gonna start with this before we get into the Quaneesha. We will get into the Quaneesha after this clip. After this clip, we'll get into the Quaneesha story. So shout out to this lady. Rest in peace to her son. Jay, don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing, Jay. Here we go.
That brutal killing unfolded overnight on Richmond Avenue and Shadowbriar Drive in West Houston. That's across the street from Oatley Elementary in Southwest Houston. Police aren't saying much about the crime just yet, but the mother of a man police are questioning is sharing a lot of information tonight, specifically about what led up to the trouble between family members. Here's KPRC2's Joe Eisenbaum.
The day after Thanksgiving, police have not officially released a whole lot of information about this double homicide, but an incredible interview today from somebody who identifies herself as both the mother of the suspect and mother of the adult victim.
I don't know if he was laced in it or what.
Her daughter and granddaughter were murdered overnight in their West Houston apartment, and this woman's son seems to be the prime suspect, taken into custody by police.
His so-called friends laced him on some fake weed, and it him up. So he come home on a rampage. I put him out. I'm his mom. I put his out. He threatened our whole family to kill.
That threat may have been carried out. The victims aged less than 30 years old and less than 4 years old. They've not yet officially been identified. Mom says her son has already served a long hitch in prison, but she blames police for the murders, and here's why.
I want to let you know, the law failed me because he fought his mother Saturday. And I went to the courthouse, to the police station, and I got paperwork, family violence. We did all this paperwork now, but what?
We've tried to verify that woman's very serious claim. HPD has not responded to our inquiries today being the day after Thanksgiving. In West Houston, Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC.
And they ain't gonna respond. They ain't gonna respond back. They know they was wrong. This woman needed y'all help, Houston police, and y'all didn't go help her. Now, needless to say, he won't be getting no visits from mama. She ain't gonna collect no phone calls, except no collect for calls. And you gonna be in there to rot by yourself. I mean, you have your friends in there with you, but hey, you gonna be by yourself. Ain't nobody gonna give you no money. You gonna have to eat their food. And you just gonna suffer, Mr. Man, Mr. Boy, because I'm calling Mr. Boy. You gonna suffer for what you have done to your family, not to somebody else's family, what you have done to your own family. Now, back to the police. They need to find a way that when these moms reach out to them and say they need some help with their kids that is demon seeds, they need to be able to help them. There's a lot of moms out there that don't know what to do with their kids. So they pushing everything up under the rugs. A lot of them are fearful of their kids. She just sat there and said her son jumped on her. So come on. They need some help. You want to get these kids up off the streets? Get them. When they mama call y'all and tell y'all they need some help with their kids, Go get them. Lock them up. I don't care. Lock them up. All right, y'all. Now, let's go get into this Quaneesha story. Okay? I'm sorry, I can't answer any calls right now. I'm on the show. They must don't know that PGT time is on. So let's go ahead and get into this first clip. After the Quaneesha story, make sure y'all stick around, okay? Because there's a story that happened the day before Thanksgiving. There's something that happened before the day before Thanksgiving that really, really touched my heart. And it touched my heart because my husband is a barber. I don't know if you guys have heard about it, but don't worry, we're going to cover it tonight. So, rest in peace to that baby. Rest in peace to him. But we gonna talk about it, y'all. Don't even worry about it. We gonna talk about it. But first, let's get into the Quaneesha story. Now, Quaneesha Johnson, which is the young lady that you see on the side of me, she was in a domestic violence situation. Okay, she was in a domestic violence situation. But at the same time, the reason why I want to show y'all this video, this is raw footage that I'm finna show y'all. And the reason why I'm showing y'all this is because I didn't like how she was acting. And we're talking about Quaneesha. Even though she was the one that was had been abused. Sometimes, ladies, we just need to keep our mouth closed. Don't say nothing. Not as far as because in this clip, because he's going to jump on her, anything like that. But she had the police there to back her up. So being that you had the police there to back you up, you know, you don't need to add that little extra rah-rah stuff. You know what I'm saying? To try to entice him or make him even more angry. You already know what he's capable of. You already know this. You already know what he will do to you. So let the police handle it, especially if you call the police. Let the police handle it and do their job. Let them handle it and do their job. Now, do I feel like these two officers did their job? No, I don't. There's a lot of errors and mistakes that they made at the time of the visit. At the time of the visit. So, and you all are going to see this. So I want y'all to, keep that in mind of the things that you all see that the police officers did wrong. Okay? So here we go. We got a lot of clips on Quaneesha. A lot of clips. So let's go ahead and get started. This is the raw footage.
When she checked her phone that morning, she found threatening messages from DeMonte, who had been watching her 3 children overnight.
That's not a thing.
You live here?
I do. This is my house. He's I don't know where he's in an entry. He's in a window. He's just waiting on the window to do what I'm supposed to do. My daughters are in here though.
He's in there too?
Yeah. Can I show you how to look?
Hold on.
You heard him at the door?
Is he opening the door?
I can show you he's at the door. I got a gun right here. I'm licensed.
Okay. Does he have any weapons? Just for our safety, just put the weapon inside the car. Thank you.
Upon arriving at the scene, Quaneesha disclosed to officers that she was a licensed gun owner and had her weapon with her. Following standard safety protocol, the officer instructed her to secure the firearm in her truck before they approached the house to speak with DeMonte. This decision to have Quaneesha temporarily surrender her weapon would later become a contentious issue during her trial.
DeKalb County Police! You got a key to it?
He needs to put his hands on me. He don't have no weapon.
I stand by to I get another officer out here. Does he have access to this? Yeah. No, the camera. So what's going on today?
I would say work. He felt whatever kind of way he felt. I have a newborn. She's 2 months. I have a 7-year-old and I have a 4-year-old in here as well. He told my aunt he was gonna. What did he say 2 years ago? When I get here, he was gonna beat the shit out of me. A couple weekends prior to this, my last time going to work, I worked 8 hours. So my last time coming in here, he physically took me from the door and slapped me on my face.
You reported it?
I didn't report it. I was just talking. Yeah, I was just talking to the other cops. So I was supposed to be out here. I was telling her, I was telling her I should have, but I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because there was observation.
But this is your house. You want to go inside?
This is my house.
And does he live here? No, but does he live here though?
No, he stays here. He doesn't live here.
What I mean is
he staying here?
Where's his residence?
In Jonesboro. I don't know. He has the residence.
She lying already, y'all. She lying already. They asked her, do he live here? Is this his residence? You know he live there, girl. This is your boyfriend. He lives there. He's your baby daddy. Now she got 2 other kids that's not his. And then she got the newborn that is his. So basically, y'all, he was there babysitting. I hate to call it babysitting because I do not feel like fathers babysit their kids. But in this situation, he was there babysitting. Okay? Now, apparently, allegedly, she a stripper. She a stripper allegedly. From what he say. So y'all gonna hear her say that she just got off of work. But off of work, that's what she do. Apparently, she didn't come straight home afterwards. She went somewhere else for 3 hours after she was supposed to get off of work from stripping. So he there with her 2 kids plus their baby that they got together that's 2 months old. And y'all gonna see this little precious baby. And then y'all gonna see how they are acting with this baby. Now, I must say, I feel like he do have a right to be upset. He do have a right to be upset. When you get off of work, come home. If you have a babysitter at home, go home and get your kids and relieve your babysitter. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and get into the second clip of Quaneesha. Here we go.
What's interesting to note here is that Quaneesha tells officers she's just getting home from work. This directly contradicts the official narrative that she was out clubbing. All media reports and official press releases that I've read state that she was partying with friends. But as we'll see later in this footage, her alleged occupation was a contentious point between her and DeMonte, suggesting there might be more to this discrepancy than initially appears.
Yeah, I tell the police.
DeMonte, you mind coming out here and talk to us what's going on? We spoke to her, but we want to speak to you because we don't know what's going on.
She got off in the seat. She disappeared for 3 hours like I'm mad. I'm at home watching her kids and my kids. She disappeared for 3 hours.
She say anything? Did you say anything that will cause her to call?
What would you do if your girl go to work and then disappear with 3 hours? I'm a snap. I snap.
Please ask him to put my baby back.
It's my baby too.
She's a newborn.
I'm drunk ass
Ask him to put her back in the house.
Drunk out of herself.
Hold on, let's talk to her for a second.
Alright, she's 2 months though.
Get
So
your
I
drunk
gotta
ass
deal with
on.
that. She gets
You
college.
30, still 50.
I'm 30 and still 50.
You
30 and still 40.
You mind what baby I'm talking about?
Well, but it ain't gonna be long. But how long you gonna be stuck? Fuck on.
One day, crash 49 one day, change the store.
Walk off. Think about what you're doing. If I'm sitting here watching your kids, you with a whole nother nigga. Fat ass nigga.
You gonna talk to us? Start arguing now. Because we trying to figure out what we here now.
Cool. I'm grown ass. I'm doing what I'm doing. I ain't did nothing wrong.
So
She toxic. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Talk to her.
I got you. But when you saying you snap, you snap.
I snapped. I told her, bitch, stop playing with me. I'm like a goofy. I'm in here watching your kids and my kids, and you somewhere else with another kid. You got off at 6. Calling me.
But it didn't go no farther than that.
Fuck no.
I never came here.
No,
She was scared because she knows she was wrong. She was scared. She's scared. She knows she's wrong.
What's she scared for?
Because he put hands on me 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I am
Should
scared. I have
she hands on me too a couple times?
No, I have blue eyes.
Fuck you disappearing all that lying ass thing shit. You gonna get mad because I react.
He don't live here. He don't pay no bills for me. Not on lease. He don't have no mail. There's nothing here that's his.
I do got
Besides
mail.
a trash bag full of clothes that he got from the DeKalb County Jail. He can take that and he can go. And he can put my daughter in the house because she get college. Because I'm gonna have to deal with that.
Man, you're not touching my daughter, so shut the fuck mouth.
That's down. You can put my daughter in the house though.
Nah.
Your name not on the birth certificate,
Nah.
so therefore it's not your daughter. It's mine.
You ain't got no name for your birth.
It is. I do. Let me go get it. Because at this point, it's kidnapping.
Weird. That shit don't look good on you. Watch out, bro.
Now, the first thing I must say is I feel like the police should never have them together. Quaneesha should have been way away from him, and he should have been away from Quaneesha. You should never have them together. You're not going to get anything resolved, officers, because they want to talk amongst each other. They wasn't able to talk amongst each other with just the two of them. So now that you guys are in the building, they're still going to talk to each other if they're in each other's face. And it's not going to be anything nice at all. So that, to me, that was mistake number 1 when it came down to the police officers. Now, I feel like he has a right to be upset. Look, Carmen said exactly. Yeah, Carmen, they ain't going to get nothing resolved. Having them face to face with each other, that's crazy. That is crazy to me. You know? And I have been in situations not like this, but I've seen the police come amongst others that was arguing and fussing and ready to throw them things. And they left them right there face to face with each other. Kids around. I mean, just crazy to me. So that was the day that I found out and I noticed, okay, having them together is not going to work. As you guys can see. Tribe called us. Hey. They just let her walk away and go in the house. Exactly. Or they could have told her to go in the house. You know, DeMonte finally came outside. Now Quaneesha seemed like Quaneesha kind of listens a little bit. Just a little bit. Because still didn't shut up. But all she had to do was take her butt inside the house too. Just stay in there and then we'll come in there and we'll talk to you. But they helped this situation to where it got so ugly, y'all. So ugly. So, hey, Miss Joyce, I see you watching, girl. I'm gonna put yours up in a second. Let's go into this third clip of Quaneesha and DeMonte, because I really want y'all to understand what's going on with this story, because this young lady went to jail, and y'all gonna see why. Here we go.
I don't want my baby out here. The wind is blowing. Don't have a head on.
Just give her the baby.
Give me my baby.
What about your other baby?
Give me my
She been
baby.
going all night.
Or I'm gonna worry
You don't care
about
about your
this
baby.
You ain't care about it either. That's why I got locked up when she was here.
Hey, we not finna fight over this
Give
baby.
me my baby though. Like she's gonna get college.
We're gonna bring him back.
I'm gonna get the birth certificate. She's not on it. At this point, it's not his baby. And if y'all want to do a DNA test to identify that.
Nah, this ain't gonna. No, we ain't going that far.
The toxic nature of their relationship becomes painfully clear. While Quaneesha claims DeMonte is abusive and insists he has no right to live in her home, he counters that she's equally violent and maintains that he does indeed live there. Their exchange grows increasingly hostile as they deliberately provoke each other. He accuses her of being drunk and neglecting her children, while she taunts him about being broke and tells him that he's not even the baby's father because his name wasn't on the birth certificate. The officers find themselves in an impossible position. Faced with conflicting claims about domestic violence and residency, their decisions in the next few minutes about how to handle this situation will have deadly consequences.
Hey,
But that shit weird, bro. I'm
I got-
a real
I got-
nigga. I
I
ain't
got-
going for that dumb shit.
But look,
I mean, this
she's-
motherfucker taking three of her kids, bro, plus my newborn. You get off at 6 a.m.
We gonna
Why
talk
the fuck you get home at 10:30, laughing and drunk? These bitch ass Atlanta niggas, dog. I ain't got time for this shit, bro. My mindset ain't built like that. I ain't touching.
Yeah.
I got my daughter and they ain't did nothing wrong. I
You
just got
do
out.
live here though, right?
Yeah, I got mail her and everything.
How long you been staying here?
Same amount of time she has. We both moved here together.
When?
In December.
Y'all been here since last year, December?
Hey, she got mad. She out creeping at night. She couldn't keep up with her lies, and she was scared to come home. You smart? Think she ain't want to come home, so she used the police.
All right. Let's,
You a doctor for anything? You ain't check on your kids one time.
hey, let's just go inside the house for the baby.
You a doctor for anything?
Here's the thing. We can't.
He don't live here. There's nothing
Okay.
here.
I got mail here.
We don't. Where?
Listen to what I'm
Where?
Listen to what I'm
Hey.
telling you. Listen what I'm telling you.
Okay, he's not coming
Because
here.
when I originally spoke
You
to
ain't check on your kids all
you told
night.
me he's been staying here since
Because he got in jail.
Yeah, she a lie. She been lying all night.
Hey, let her
Ma'am.
talk.
You said he been staying here till August. So
Yeah.
technically,
Fuck,
when
you
I
not gonna
told
be
you
cool
let
with
him
this
in,
shit?
you
told
gave
me,
him,
yeah.
you allowed
I
him
told
to
you
stop
that.
rest
He
of
had
the
no
kid.
rest of
You that drunk?
I'm
But you allowed him.
I'm not
Forgot
drunk.
what you went 3 hours.
How much you? Look at my daughter's diaper. Unfed dead.
Nah, nigga, I was changing her diaper.
Where your other kids?
I was changing
Where
her
your other
diaper
kids? Where your other kids?
with their mama.
With their mom?
Hey,
We'll talk to them.
We not here to listen to y'all go back and forth.
No problem.
I'm trying to
I was
tell
in
you.
the
My
middle.
kids here though.
I
My
was in
kids
the
here
middle
though.
of
I see my kids every day.
It's
You
all
don't
right.
see none of yours. You ain't gonna see her after this day.
For what? Cause you with that?
No.
You got mad 'cause you disagreed?
Thinking I'm cool. That's why. Because you broke. And that's what you got on trying
You
to
gonna
get
get
out.
catch- you gonna
Hey,
catch something.
stop. Because at this point, you're antagonizing him. You stop.
I'm
Stop.
not. He
Yes,
has
you
my
is.
dude out here.
You
Don't
ain't
let him
seen.
have my dude out here.
See? It's getting worse and worse and worse, y'all. It's getting worse. And I'm sure y'all can probably imagine what's going to happen at the end. Like, I don't want to place the blame on her. I don't. I really, really don't. Because this man has been abusing her. From what she say, he has been abusing her. So I really don't want to place the blame on her. But Quaneesha, be quiet. Just be quiet. Like you want to make him more mad, more angry, more upset. She called him broke. He said, yeah, that gonna change. He said it's gonna change. But you knew he was broke the day before, and you still had him laying up in your house. But now today you want to call him broke in front of everybody, police and everything. And he got this baby in his hand, and he was watching your other two kids. We have to make it make sense. And this ain't making sense. Let's get into this next video. I think I played the fourth one. I think this is the fifth one. Let me make sure I played this one.
You're not listening to nothing that's being
College.
said.
You ain't no real.
You're not listening
I can tell
to
you
nothing
what
that's
real
being
is.
said. You told me he's been staying here since August.
Check on your
He
kids all
stayed
night.
here since end of August, yes. He got out of
Ain't
the
no money
county
from
jail. He had
He's
nowhere
been-
else to
that
go.
means he's
So I
been
allowed
here.
him to come here because I went
Again, you ain't listening.
It's
I'm,
simple.
hey, you
Yeah.
talk.
You disappear for 3 hours and expect me not
I'm going to
to
disappear
be mad.
again for 3 more hours tomorrow.
You can go ahead and go in the house and place the baby down.
We do.
You try to come out here with Naira like she was going to be a... Yeah, tomorrow you done. I'm getting a shower. You don't have no residency here. I'm confused.
Do you need anything else?
He said I'm gonna get my ass up tonight. So when I shoot him for self-defense, then what? Because I'm licensed. So if I shoot him in my residency, because he's sitting here putting his hands on me for the second time, then what? I'm held accountable. You hear this, right? You heard what he just said? I'm gonna get my ass beat tonight. So when I shoot him, after I done called the cops and did everything I was supposed to do.
Just make sure you can articulate
I can.
what's going on.
I can. I'm showing you.
You better really be able to articulate that.
I can. This is my household. He have no residency, nothing.
Make sure you read up on it and make sure you can articulate when it comes to
I've done that. I did that before I got my license.
Okay. The officer's decision to leave at this pivotal time would prove to be a crucial turning point. The prosecution would later argue that the officers were justified in leaving because they saw no immediate danger, just a quarreling couple who needed to cool off. The defense, however, would paint a far more disturbing picture. They argued the officers had abandoned a domestic violence victim despite clear warning signs, her multiple 911 calls, her documented fears of assault, and her repeated pleas for protection. The defense would later emphasize how Quaneesha had even warned the officers about potential violence, yet they still left. What happened in the next 4 minutes after their departure became one of the most contested aspects of the case. According to later court documents, an argument continued inside the home, but accounts of what followed differed dramatically. The prosecution claimed Quaneesha had acted with calculation, deliberately going to her car to retrieve both a metal tire iron and her gun, before returning to confront DeMonte. The defense maintained she only got these weapons after the situation escalated further, fearing for her safety after previous assaults. The metal tire iron would become a crucial piece of evidence in reconstructing these events. Prosecutors said she struck him with it before shooting, pointing to this as proof of premeditated violence, and even pointing to DeMonte's own dying words to the officers.
Go ahead, man. I didn't with the little thing first, bro. Hurry up, hurry up. Shoot you? Yeah, before I die.
Paramedics rushed DeMonte to Emory Hillendale Medical Center, working desperately to save him. Despite their efforts, the single gunshot wound to his chest proved fatal. DeMonte Smith was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Back at the scene, officers immediately placed Quaneesha in handcuffs and led her to the back of a police van. The state would pursue the most serious charges possible, charging her with malice murder and felony murder. If found guilty, she would face the prospect of life behind bars.
You going with her? You going with her?
We're gonna go up to the same building, okay?
Give mommy a kiss. Give mommy a kiss. You going with her?
Okay.
It's okay. Give mommy a kiss. She's not. She gonna. She got this. Give mommy a kiss. No, you're not gonna cry. Okay. You're not gonna be without them.
That's so sad. We ain't done. We ain't done. But that's sad. She took that man out. She took him out. I blame the police. I do. I blame her. I do blame her. But I definitely blame the police. Because she took him out 4 minutes after the police left. They was only gone for 4 minutes. That's it. So they should have known that. They probably didn't know that she was going to kill him. But it was too much anger between the two. This man literally sat there and told her in front of them. Because they was there still. Because she told him. Did you hear him? He said he was going to beat my ass after y'all left. Explicit language, also allegedly. But he told her that he was going to beat her after they leave. And they still turned around and left. Why? You didn't make nobody leave. You didn't say, sir, your name is not on the lease. You got to go. Why don't you leave just for a little while till everything calmed down? None of that. None of that occurred. Y'all just got pissed off and left. The black female officer, she said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this. And she took off and left. The other one was just a follower. Instead of saying, well, no, I'll stay. And then 4 minutes later, y'all get a call and have to turn around and come right back. And this man gone. You might as well say died in his arms. This just, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. I definitely blame the officers. Because at the end of the day, y'all, we don't know what happened in that house. Not yet. I'm going to say that. Not yet. Hey, Angela. I see you out there, girl. We're going to get to your comments too, girl. Let's go ahead and get into this next clip, y'all. Again, rest in peace to DeMonte. I feel like DeMonte could have still been here. DeMonte could have been here. He could have been somewhere trying to get some help for trying to put his hands on women. That's what he could have been doing. But instead, he gone. Here we go.
Quaneesha Johnson would eventually stand trial in August 2023, 9 months after DeMonte's death. As the trial began in DeKalb County Superior Court, prosecutors called their first witness, DeMonte's ex-girlfriend. Her testimony revealed a crucial detail. She told jurors that DeMonte had asked her to order him an Uber from Quaneesha's house. Phone records confirmed that the rideshare vehicle was already en route when the shooting occurred, suggesting DeMonte had planned to leave the situation entirely.
A great person. He always laughing, caring, very oriented, always laughing, joking. He was just a great person.
Following the ex-girlfriend's glowing character testimony, the defense revealed a very different side to DeMonte. The jury would hear about an extensive criminal record, including an arrest just 4 months before his death in July 2022. The charges included possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony and possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. More damaging still, at the time of that arrest, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office had active warrants out for charges of stalking and probation violation. This history of violence and criminal behavior, according to the defense, would support Quaneesha's claims of feeling threatened that night. Next to take the stand was Quaneesha's 7-year-old daughter. Her testimony would prove contentious. In her initial statement to forensic child interviewers immediately after the shooting, she had described seeing her mother hit DeMonte with a pole before firing the gun. But now, months later at trial, her story had changed dramatically. She testified that it was actually DeMonte who had struck her mother, not the other way around. This led prosecutors to suggest that the young girl might have been coached to change her testimony in her mother's favor.
Now, when your mom came into the house that day, she asked you to call 911?
Yes.
She gave you her phone?
Yes.
And did you know that there were police already outside that day?
No.
Okay. Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. And was she scared that he was going to hit her?
I don't know.
Objection, personal knowledge. He asked if her mother.
Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Your mom went up the stairs?
Yes.
And you saw the man Dolo, you saw him hit your mom?
Yes.
Could you see from where you were downstairs, could you see everything that was happening upstairs?
Not everything.
Okay. Could you see your mom?
For a second.
Could you see Dolo?
Yes.
And you said that you heard a gunshot?
Yes.
Did you actually see a gun? Did you see your mom pull a gun and shoot?
I didn't see her pull a gun.
You just heard the gunshot?
Yes.
Do you remember telling an officer, a police officer, and your aunt on the phone, did you tell them that, did you say your mom and Dolo went upstairs and mommy hit him with a pole?
No, Dolo hit her with her pole.
Okay. Do you remember telling the police and your aunt? Did you say that? Did you say mommy hit him with a pole?
No, Dolo hit her with a pole.
Okay. And did you ever tell the police? Do you remember telling the police that mommy hit Dolo?
Yes.
You told them that? Okay. Why did you tell them that?
Because I thought I needed to.
Okay. You thought you needed to? Why did you think that you needed to?
I don't know.
Okay.
I definitely think they coached this baby. It was 9 months. The baby know what she saw the first time, which is what she told the police. She know what she saw. Okay? But neither here or there. She know what she saw. I see a comment. Angela. Angela said, not the cops' fault. Do not rely on the government to solve your problems. Angela, I have to disagree. I have to disagree with you on this one. I definitely feel like it is the cops' fault. I feel like the cops, they get paid to resolve issues. They get paid to make sure nothing goes down. They are here to protect us. Now, do they do that? No, they don't. But that's what they get paid for. That's what they are sworn in for. To protect us, to make sure nothing happens to me. If the police come over my house right now and my husband is beating the brakes off of me, it's the police fault that they didn't intervene, get him up off of me, and take his ass to jail. Now, if they come and just watch and not do anything and say, oh, y'all should be accountable for yourselves. No. That is true. We are supposed to be accountable for ourselves. But in cases where people are not, the police should step in. The police should not have left. I truly believe that. They should not have left. If they was going to leave, they should have took one of them with them. They should have made sure they saw DeMonte, because DeMonte should have been the one to leave. They should have made sure DeMonte was either walking his ass down the street somewhere, or they should have waited for that Uber driver to come pick him up. Now, I don't know if the police officer, I don't think they knew that an Uber driver was coming. I don't think they knew that. But I definitely believe that the police should have stayed there or take one of them away until somebody cooled off. Because maybe that's all it was. Maybe somebody just need to cool off. They are in a domestic situation. They are toxic with each other. No one can stop that. They have to want to stop it themselves. But for this particular day, that particular moment, the police could have done a whole better job. A whole better job. And I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but that's truly how I feel. And look, Angela, make sure you come back to my show. Because you did say you was new watching. So please, I still want you to come back and watch Peachy Tea Time. But that's one of the good things about Peachy Tea Time, that we agree to disagree over here. She said that's disgusting that the family is making a child lie. Can't y'all tell that too? I want to make sure that I'm not the only one that felt that way. And she was on point, I must say. And she wasn't number 7. She was on point. Like, I don't care what you say. Nah, I ain't say that. Yeah, I told him that before. I lied. That's what happened. I lied. And she continued to stick with her story. Now, if y'all remember, when DeMonte came out the house, he told the officer, she hit me with the metal thing first and then shot me. When they asked that little girl said she hit him with the thing, the metal thing. And now all of a sudden her whole story has changed. Wait till y'all find out what Miss Quaneesha sentence was. So let's go on to this next clip, y'all. Let's go on to this next clip. I told y'all I ain't playing with y'all tonight. Here we go.
In a situation like this, her story, though, I won't say that it varied, but she said different things in the same way. She said that her mom was not the one to hit Dolo with a tire arm, but she did describe it this way when the prosecution asked her on the stand.
Now, when your mom came into the house that day, she asked you to call 911?
Yes.
She gave you her phone?
Yes.
And did you know that there were police already outside that day?
No.
Okay. Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Okay. And was she scared that he was going to hit her?
I don't know.
Objection, personal knowledge. He asked if her mother experienced.
Did she tell you why she wanted you to call 911?
Because he was hitting her.
Your mom went up the stairs?
Yes.
And you saw the man from Dolo, you saw him hit your mom?
Yes.
Could you see from where you were downstairs, could you see everything that was happening upstairs?
Not everything.
Okay. Could you see your mom?
For a second.
Could you see Dolo?
Yes.
And you said that you heard a gunshot?
Yes.
Did you actually see a gun? Did you see your mom pull a gun and shoot?
I didn't see her pull a gun.
You just heard the gunshot?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember telling an officer, a police officer,
What seems to be another auditory illusion that we sometimes see in these trials, where there's a portion of that ring camera, which it's also already very difficult to listen to because it's after the shooting victim comes outside, he drops to the street, there's children screaming in the aftermath. But pay attention to what Quaneesha says when she exits after the shooting victim comes out. She says something like, I told you all, talking to police, that blank would do it. And I say blank because there's a dispute between both of these sides as to what pronoun goes in that blank. Take a listen.
What do you hear?
I told y'all do it. Still seemed like she said I was do it.
The state's investigator there hears, I told you I would do it. Ted, I was sitting next to our photojournalist who was inside of the courtroom, Peter Noel. He heard the word he. I couldn't hear the word I told him. I told you all he would do it. Is this going to be evidence that the jury's going to ask for once they're in deliberation so they can play it over? Who knows?
I'm going to have to go ahead and agree with Tribe Called Us. She said I told y'all I was going to do it. As far as I'm concerned, he ain't did nothing. He came out and said, she hit me with the metal thing, then she shot me. Where was the fight? Like, did y'all get into a fight first? She didn't have no bruises or nothing on her, anything at all. You just straight up murdered him in cold blood. Thank God he was able to walk out the house and tell somebody something. Like, oh my gosh. Carmen says, she said I. She sure did. Angela said, I mean, that's awful. She just traumatized her daughter and kids for life. We need to do better. Girl, I agree with you on that one. Like, she just tore her kids up. This baby at the doggone police car, boo-hoo crying. Like, seeing them put her in handcuffs and that little girl right there, that gave me chills. I couldn't have been the officer. I couldn't have been the officer. I probably would have lost my job that day because I would have tried to beat the brakes off of her. And I'm talking about Quaneesha. I would have tried to beat the brakes off of her because you're going to sit there and do this in front of your kids? And nobody is saying, she didn't come out and say, he beat me. He put his hands on me. She just came out talking about some, I told y'all I would do it. So, yes, I would have beat the brakes off of her. Because now this little girl thinking that I'm the bad person because I'm arresting her mama. Carmen says she went straight to the car and got everything she needed to kill. Yes, that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. And he sat there and babysat your 2 kids that wasn't even him, Quaneesha. Wasn't even his kids. He could have got that baby. Somebody else said that in the chat. I think it was Angela. He could have took his baby and left your 2 kids up in there to fend for themselves if he wanted to. He could have. Now, there was another thing that Angela said. Let me see, because I want to make sure I bring that up too, because she was right here. She said he is a resident there. He has rights just as she does. Angela's right about that. Try to put somebody out if you want to. The police gonna say, do they live here? Well, then you need to go down to the courthouse and file for what is it called? Eviction for that person. I had to do that before. I didn't go down to the courthouse though. I just told them they better not come back to my house no more. That's what I told. That was my eviction. To come back to my house if you want to. But seriously though, they will let them stay there. If they live there, you don't even have to show them a piece of mail. Just because they say, hey, I live here. Okay, well then you stay. But does that make it right? No. The problem is they're about to fight each other. Something finna go down. And it's like, you mean to tell me as an officer, they didn't have no clue like they really thought that, oh, they'll be all right. They got, we could leave. Like, that shit would have been in the back of my mind. I wonder, is she okay? I wonder, did he really jump on her like he said he was going to do? Or what's wrong with just go sit outside their house and make yourself known that we still out here. We ain't left nowhere. They did go somewhere. They left, and y'all heard that. They left and they came back 4 minutes later. Y'all heard them when they said that. I'm sorry, y'all. Poolie sometimes be talking in the background. But we all heard them say that 4 minutes later, the police came back. That's exactly what they said. So we are about to go ahead and get into the last final clip, y'all. Or was that it? Was that the last? That was it, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that was it. That was our last clip for that. So let me tell y'all what ended up happening. What was the verdict? Quaneesha, I'm gonna need y'all might have to take a seat if y'all ain't sitting down. Quaneesha ended up getting 20 years. 20 years. 5 of those years, prison time. The other 5 of the years, house arrest. And then the other 10 years is probation. That's what she got for taking out one of our kings. For a black man. I'm not even going to call him a king because he putting his hands on her. From what she say. She got 5 years. We ain't seen nan tape of him jumping on her. We ain't seen nan picture of bruises. None of that. And I'm not saying she lying. I'm not saying that she is a liar at all. But I'm saying we ain't seen that. We ain't seen it. And y'all give her 5 years after she told y'all what she was going to do. And she carried it through. And we ain't seen that nan bruise on her that he had did to her that particular day. and she get 5 years. Why she couldn't leave? True enough, that's her house. But before I decide to pull out my Moscato, let me go on and get up out of here. You done made me so mad. Let me get me and my 3 kids up out of here. Yeah, he could have did the same thing. But somebody got to be smart enough and say, okay, I'm finna go. Somebody. Oh, let me read this one. She said they seemed like they jumped on each other. For her to be scared, she kept running her mouth. Exactly. Exactly. Now, true enough, you know, when police come around, sometimes you feel a little froggish. Then you might want to leap. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you be like, oh, no, ain't nobody finna take me to jail. But I got some things I got to say. I'm just saying. Sometimes. Just sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. And just like, I'm sorry. I would have never yelled at my ex-abuser like that if I was terrified of him. I escaped after he beat my ass so bad and strangled me. I left with clothes on my back. Angela, I'm so sorry you had to endure something like that. But just like she said, and I get what you're saying, Angela, I really do. You know that he's this type of person. That's what I was saying in the beginning. You know what type of dude you messing around with. You know what type of dude. You know that this dude is capable of beating you down. So why talk nasty to him? Just because you in front of the police and you know he ain't got no Moscato? I mean, because to be honest, this man sat there and told the police that he snapped. Who does that? Who sit there and tell the police officer, oh, I snapped? So yeah, he probably would have got there and tried to beat her in front of him. You keep talking if you want to. Keep talking if you want to. They ain't gonna be able to save you. That's why he told her, wait till they leave. Wait till they leave. See, baby, me, I would have been leaving right along with the police. Ain't no way I would have stayed. I don't care if that is my house with my name on it. There is no way. If he's already been beating on me and the officer he's saying this right when the officer's there, when they leave, I'm gonna get you, baby. I would have been asking the officer, can I get in the car with you? Let's just go for a ride. Let's calm down together. There is no way possible I would have stayed. Angela said she should have left the second time and protected her kids. Mm-hmm. Why did she need her gun in front of the police in the first place? Well, no, she had came home. She had came home. So she called the police, y'all, on her way home because the auntie had told her that she had got a message or a call from from baby daddy, saying that when she get there, he was gonna beat her down. So she called the police on her way going home, and she had the tool with her. Now, yes, she should have left the tool in the car. She should have left it in the car. I don't know why she had to tell the officers that she had it, but she did. She told them she is licensed. She can carry it wherever she want to go. But at the same time, she knows that this man puts his hands on her. Now, either you want to see your baby daddy in the grave or you want to see your baby daddy behind bars. Which one? Or you want to see your baby daddy free and get a chance to try things over again. Get some help. I'm just saying. Carmen said, why did she need her gun? Oh, we reread that already. Sorry, Carmen. Hey, Christine. Christine said, why would she keep taking him back if he be beating her up? Christine, that's the question that a lot of us that's not getting beat up want to know. But I don't think we're gonna ever get that answer. Because we're not in that situation. If you're not in that situation, you won't know. People have their families help them. They call on their families. Sometimes the family end up getting beat down. Sometimes the families get killed. And we've showed some of those clips where the family members got killed trying to help and rescue their siblings. I just showed y'all another one. I think it was last week, where the brother and the sister ended up killing their other sister, boyfriend or baby daddy, one of them. And I'm looking at these two siblings that did this. Like, I know y'all got kids. I can't say for a fact because I don't know y'all, but y'all look like y'all got kids. At least one of y'all look like y'all got some kids. And you mean to tell me you gonna take that risk? And then they could possibly be right back together again? Well, they ain't gonna be back together again because you done took them away. I don't know, y'all. But we got to get into these last few clips that we have for the night. Let's go ahead and get into our commercial break. And then after our commercial break, we will be back with the barbershop. Y'all, this one hit home right here. This one hit home for me. Because not only do I have a husband that is a barber, I also got a son that goes to the barbershop. And y'all know my hair's short, baby. So I go to the barbershop too and let Poolie cut me up. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, Poolie is my husband. He's a barber. So let's go ahead and get into this commercial break. When we come back, y'all, when I tell y'all this is the saddest story ever. So you do not want to go nowhere. Here we go. To hear a mother's cry.
Like you don't know when it's coming. And when you have that moment, I just always tell myself, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
They asking you to understand that this too can be you.
Trying to prevent shit. I got 2 small kids. I don't want this shit to happen to them.
This city to be changed. It has to change for our kids. We have to start creating safe environments for our children.
And what are we supposed to do to stop this? It ain't nothing they can do to bring their children back. So what they trying to understand is, how do we stop you from feeling like we feel? We got to learn to do that as a city, as a community, as a whole.
Hey y'all, it's your girl, the missus with the kisses, baby. Mwah. Y'all enjoying the show? Is y'all enjoying the show, baby? We are getting it in each and every Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We are on Roku TV. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure you follow me on my Facebook pages. And also follow me on Twitch and IG just as well, baby. Each and every Monday. Each and every Monday. Where I'm solo dolo, baby. Unless I got a special guest. But I love y'all so much. It's so important that you share these videos. So please continue to share. I love you all. Bye.
More about that deadly drive-by shooting that took the life of an 8-year-old boy and wounded 2 of his siblings. It happened on Swan Avenue in front of a barber shop at the edge of Southern University's campus. News 2's Destiny Beasley describes what he saw.
A day typically filled with Thanksgiving preparations turned into a nightmare for a Baton Rouge family. I spoke with a barber who did everything he could to help the children who ran into his shop bleeding and terrified in the aftermath of the shooting.
You can't really see it, but you know they still got shots like in the side of the building, like that's right where we be standing at.
Detectives spent Thanksgiving morning canvassing the Scotlandville neighborhood, looking for clues in the shooting that took the life of 8-year-old Dylan Daniels.
Pray they'll never look at this time the same again.
Baton Rouge police say around 2:20 Wednesday afternoon, Cortland Daniels was driving a Honda Accord with 5 of her children inside when someone fired more than 20 shots at the car. Daniels and 2 of his siblings were hit. The family had just left the barbershop when the gunfire began. It continued following Daniels as she made her way around the block and then crashed into a tree near the shop. The injured kids ran back into the barbershop and Dylan Daniels collapsed at Barber Braylon Canty's feet.
The little one that didn't make it, like he was sitting like right in front of me. I'm really like holding him. I'm like, I'm on the phone with the ambulance trying to, get some further instructions. And I laid him out. They told me not to have nothing undone. I'm really like with him the whole time. I didn't want to leave him. His mom, she was upset, crying. She asked me, is he gone? I'm telling her no, because I'm assuming like he's still showing signs of life. He's still kind of breathing. He still got a pulse or whatever. So I'm telling them he ain't got nothing to worry about. And then when I got the news, it crushed me immediately because I felt like I could have did more.
Canty says he hopes the killer or killers feel the weight of their actions.
Real men, or they have any type of remorse for a family or a mother, man, you shouldn't even feel like you should be out here on the streets living freely, knowing that you done took a baby away from their mother. You know what I'm saying? Right before the holidays, they come in here to get prepared to be with their family today on a holiday. Now they got to spend their days in the hospital, planning funerals and all that.
Canty says he wants everyone to feel safe when they come to the shop.
I want people to feel like they can be safe again. Might not be today, might not be next week, but I still want people to feel like they can come here and enjoy themselves and be safe and get fresh.
The mother shared on her GoFundMe that she gave birth since the shooting. Destiny Beasley, WBRZ News 2.
When I tell y'all that did something to me. That was just completely sad. And I do have another video on this just as well. When I tell y'all this family was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Every last one of these kids was beautiful. And it's just sad because she was targeted. She was targeted. They had said that on the news clip, allegedly. She was targeted. So that means, for those that don't know, that means they was looking for her when they did this. And to do it at the barbershop, where there's so many people there, the day before Thanksgiving, so they knew that barbershop was going to be packed. And they didn't even care. They didn't even care. Hey, Tarlene, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Let's go ahead, y'all, and get into this last clip of this. Here we go.
Just told everybody in the shop, man, get down. They had kids running in and out, ladies, men, just people just running, trying to, find safety.
Neighbors described the moments after gunfire erupted near a barbershop and sent people running for cover. Good evening, friends. Thanks for joining us. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. Police call the shooting a targeted attack in broad daylight. A mother and her 3 children were inside the car, now riddled with bullets. The car ended up crashing into a tree just after 2 o'clock, and the police found dozens of shell casings scattered in the street at the corner of Swan and Kingfisher Avenue. Dion Guillory has been following this breaking story since the beginning. He joins us now with new information tonight. Dion.
Elizabeth, in just the last 2 hours, family members confirmed the oldest child, a 7-year-old boy, died at the hospital. His 2 younger brothers still recovering from their wounds tonight. This violence happening as families prepare to give thanks. Baton Rouge police tonight investigating what they are calling a targeted shooting in the middle of the afternoon. Police say just after 2 o'clock, someone sprayed dozens of rounds of bullets at this Honda Accord, forcing the woman driving to crash into a tree in front of a barber shop. John Willis III has owned that shop for 8 years and says he heard 4 rounds of shots that ranged in sounds from fireworks to machine guns.
Like everybody was scattering. You can still hear the shots though. The kids screaming, hollering, people running around, blood on them. Like it was all happened so fast.
Inside the car, police say a pregnant mother and 3 of her children. The mother is okay, but her little boys were all hit by bullets. All of them taken to the hospital where family members confirmed the oldest, a 7-year-old, died. Baton Rouge Police Chief TJ Morse angered by the senseless violence.
I hope that people are as mad as I am. There's 20 or 30 shell cases in the street. This car was hit about that many times, but it's not worth it.
Further investigation discovered some 60 shell casings in total. Willis says moments before the chaos, his daughter asked if she and her friends could play outside.
I said no, because y'all don't have any adult supervision out there. And good thing they didn't go outside, man. That's how close home it hit.
A decision to be thankful for as another family waits for answers. And on the heels of that shooting, Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome pleading for the community to come forward with information that can help solve this case. In a statement, she said, "There are no words to express how much pain this violence has brought these children's families." She says the police department is working every lead and will not rest until the perpetrators are brought to justice. Family members tell us one of the other boys shot is still waiting to go into surgery. But if you know anything that can help police in this investigation, call Crime Stoppers. That number is always 344. Stop.
Yeah, that's so sad. And I am about to show y'all this family. Give me one moment. I was going to bring up her page, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to bring up her page, because then people going to be trying to go over to her page. And I'm just going to read some of the things that she wrote. The mom, Cortland. The mom name is Cortland. She don't know her last name. So I'm going to read y'all some of the things that she wrote since this has occurred. And again, so sad. Such a sad, sad situation. So give me one moment. All right. There it is right there. And here is her and the young man. He's the one that was murdered. And then we're going to bring up the other picture. Give me one moment. And I believe these are all her children. Now, on the news, it did say that it was all boys that was shot. But that wasn't true. It was her daughter was shot, and then her 2 boys was shot. And one of the boys didn't make it. But it was one of her daughters. She had one, I think she had 2 of her daughters with her. 1 or 2 was with her. But this is the family. Yeah, look at there, y'all. Absolutely beautiful. And she was pregnant. She was pregnant at the time. And as y'all heard, she did deliver. Let me go ahead and read some of her posts. Now, this one says, "I'm hurt. How can someone so evil take my child from me? My babies, this the worst feeling ever. My chain has broken. My kids was always together. Y'all wrong for doing this to me. I promise, mommy will get justice for you, Dylan. Believe that." And then she did another post. "I don't know how to feel right now. I'm crushed. A piece of my heart is gone forever. My baby Dylan, he didn't deserve to leave like that. I would never be all right. I tried. Mommy did her best to try and save you. My kids is hurt. I just want justice for mines." And then the one that she just posted on the 29th of November. I can't stop thinking about you. I miss you, son. I love you so much. The love I have for you, I wish it could have saved you. Mommy really tried as much to keep you alive. I'm so angry and hurt behind this. I could never forget our last words. I just hate my chain was broken. Whew. That's a lot. That's a lot, y'all. Angela said the mother should know why she was targeted. I wonder if she will actually do the right thing. Exactly. I want to know if she's gonna take accountability for it. Um, but at the same time, I need to know if she got a boyfriend. If she got a baby daddy. Do the baby daddy drive the car? Or was this truly solely for her? Or did they think that a dude was in the car? I don't know. But from what the news say, she was targeted. That's what they said. So Angela said, "Yep, you're right, Miss Peachy. You're right. We need more information. We need to know these things because it's very rare, that something like this happens with a young lady that they're literally targeting her and will shoot that many times in a car. Like they was trying to get rid of whoever was in the car. They can care less. And just imagine y'all the chaos of all these kids. This is before Thanksgiving. Everybody want their child looking right for Thanksgiving Day, baby. Everybody. So just imagine all them kids that was there getting their Thanksgiving haircuts. Oh no, it's just sad. All right, y'all. We are down to our last clip, baby. Our last clip for the night. Before we show that clip, which I definitely want y'all to stick around for, I just want to show y'all a few flyers. PGT Time Foundation. Y'all know that we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we are doing Joyful Treasures toy giveaway. So if you are here in Georgia, we are going to be at the Redan Recreation Center, 1839 Phillips Road, Latonia, Georgia, 30058. Y'all, that's Pooley. That Pooley, he ain't imaginary. That Pooley, that's my husband. And we will be doing this on December 22nd, 2024. 1 to 4:30 p.m. baby. We gonna have so many toys. Oh my gosh, so many toys to give away. I will also be blessing hopefully 10 families. I'm trying to get 10 families that I can bless and actually take the toys to them. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do. Take it to them. Also, next year, right around the corner, baby, right around the corner. Next year, I'm doing something new, something I've never done before. It definitely falls under the category of Peachy Tea Time and what we stand for. And I've never seen nothing like this before. So I'm so glad that God put it on my heart to do it. And here is the flyer for it. United through loss, healing siblings' hearts. Healing siblings' hearts. One game night at a time. Yes, y'all, the siblings. We will be honoring the siblings, okay? We're gonna have game night. We're gonna have game night. It will be from 3 to 7 for ages 14 to 17 years old. And this is for anybody that's a sibling that lost a sibling due to violence. Okay. PGT Time Foundation Inc. presents a safe and fun evening for teens navigating the loss of siblings to violence. The tickets are $15 or 2 for 20. They will be sold on Eventbrite. Do not go on Eventbrite right now. This is just a sneak peek because I gotta set it up. But you'll be able to get your tickets off Eventbrite, or you can cash at me and you'll get your tickets. Okay. We are accepting donations. Let me take this banner down so y'all can see the full flyer. We are accepting donations where you can sponsor a teen or you could sponsor a family of teens. Okay. If you need more details, y'all already know how to hit me up, inbox me, text me, or you could email me at info@peachytime.com, or you can call me at 470-620-9916. This will be on March 15th, 2025. And we will have an early bird special, $10 or two for $15. And that will end on January 15th, 2025. Okay. Not only that, we are going to give these little ones an opportunity to do their own live show while we're there. Yes, yes, yes. They get 20 minutes. They will get a 20-minute show live. So y'all will be able to see it. Okay. You guys will be able to see it. We're gonna basically do a flyer. I'm gonna show them how I do my flyers so that they can have the background. How I be doing my little background and everything, y'all. We gonna get them together. We gonna get them straight. And that's $25. Just $25. They'll do a flyer. They don't have their background up. And baby, once they finish, I'm gonna tell all the mamas and daddies, make sure that you let them go on ahead and continue to get it going. Okay, get it popping. So that's what we'll be doing for the siblings. I'm super, super excited about it, y'all. So, so excited. And this is something that I want to definitely keep going. Okay. Then I have a new platform. I have a new platform starting in January. Peachy Tea Time Spotify for Creators platform. So I definitely want you guys to go and subscribe to that. This will only be pre-recorded videos only. Okay. It will not be live. It will be pre-recorded videos only. You can get the Creators app, or you can figure out how to go and follow me. But if you are on my page, if you are on my Facebook page, the Tanilla Trees Davis page, you will see the link. Okay. You will see the link on there where you can just go ahead and follow me. All right. And then last but not least, well, not last but not least, we got another last but not least. Hold on. There we go. I'm hosting an event. It's not my event, but I am the host. I'm so excited about this. Shout out to Khadidra. She came on our show on Peachy Tea Time, told her loved one story. You guys know we do that every Wednesday. And it will start back in January. We had our last family for the year last Wednesday. You can always go to YouTube and watch those videos as well. But she came on. She came on. She loved everything about me, y'all. She loved everything about me. Plus, she was honored. Khadijah was honored. This is not Khadijah sitting in that chair, but Khadijah was honored at my event that we did at Stonecrest Mall. And I honored 6 moms. She was one of them. So now she want me to host her event, and it is called the Remember Me Banquet. Now those tickets are $40. It will include a meal. That is on February 15th, 2025, from 7 to 11, baby. And the DJ is Remega. And it is a cash bar, baby. It is a cash bar. So if you got a designated driver, make sure they come. Okay. Now, these tickets are on eventbrite.com. Okay. So please make sure you go purchase your ticket. Y'all gonna see me host this thing, baby. I'm gonna put it down. And then the special guest speaker is Leroy. And Leroy, she does motivational speeches. And y'all got to check her out. Oh my gosh, she is the truth. Okay. So I cannot wait to meet her. She has a huge, huge following. So make sure y'all come turn up with us while we, do all that we can to brighten Khadija's night, because it is going to be a sad night for her. But at the same time, she's doing this for all the moms out there that lost a child through gun violence. So shout out to Khadija. And then last but not least, Don't forget, I do memorial tribute videos. So anybody out there that needs a memorial tribute video, even if it's for your loved one funeral, or if you just want one just to have one, give me a call or email me, and I will make sure that I make that for you. Okay, and I give you all the details. All right, we got that out there. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing church announcements when it's time for me to do that. We're doing church announcements. All right, y'all. Now let's get to our last clip for the night. I love y'all so much. Thanks for rocking it out with me, because y'all is in the building. So this last video, y'all, very, very sad situation. It happened in Vegas. The police had the wrong people, y'all. I'm just gonna say it like it is. They had the wrong person. So here we go.
A Las Vegas man shot and killed by police in his own home this week, now calling it murder.
The family says when he called police for help, officers shot him instead of the intruder.
Fox 5's Kim Passoff has gone through the police body camera video and heard from one outraged family member tonight. Kim?
Yeah, one officer shot and killed Brandon Durham early Tuesday morning. And today, police held a news conference to explain exactly what happened. After watching that news conference, Durham's family, including his 15-year-old daughter, who was in the home during the shooting, also held a news conference of their own.
My brother called 911 to get assistance with the home invasion.
My father always feared the police. Even with that fear, he asked me to call the police. And when I grabbed my phone and I handed it to him, that was the last time I saw my father alive.
This is what officers found when they arrived.
They said they made entry. We had to go in there.
After being told intruders had entered the home and hearing screaming inside, they went in.
Kick it! Metro police! Metro police! Hey, drop the knife!
We paused that video before Durham is shot. Metro says 6 rounds were fired.
Not only is he shot in the head, he's shot as he's falling. And then the man says to him, "Stay there," as if he can get up.
LVMPD received a report of 2 subjects shooting into a residence.
At their news conference, Metro paused on this moment of the video, showing Durham and 31-year-old Alejandra Bordeaux struggling over a knife.
They have matter of seconds, if not split seconds, to make very challenging decisions.
Metro will now investigate the threat perception of the officer. What would a reasonable officer do in the same situation? Durham's sister believes there is no way to justify what happened, calling it this:
unlawful murder. He was screaming for help in his home with a visible intruder in a red hoodie and a ski mask. And you shoot my brother in his boxers, in his home, in his bedroom door. My brother was a wonderful man. He was a father, an amazing brother. He was the glue that held the family together.
You'll never see him again. I will never see him again.
And Metro says that one officer is on administrative leave as they investigate this deadly shooting. 26-year-old officer Alexander Bookman, who has been on the force for about 3 years. Officers believe that the intruder and Durham knew each other, and this was not a random act of violence.
Okay, let's get this out the way first. Carmen said, "Are you back on Roku yet?" Yes, we are. We are back on Roku tonight. And I'm sorry, y'all. I probably should have told y'all that at the beginning. But we are back on Roku TV. We changed to a whole new system, so we are no longer on StreamYard. So we was having some issues with the Roku. So we tested it out. Shout out to Matt. He doesn't watch the show, but Matt is awesome. He is in charge. He's the CEO of the Roku TV. He is amazing. So we tested it out today. It's definitely working. So we are on Roku. Another thing, Angela, Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Angela, she has given to Peachy Tea Time, baby. Thank you, Angela. I really appreciate it. Any donations that come in through Peachy Tea Time go straight to the Peachy Tea Time Fund, where we are going to be able to help families out there in the community. We want to be able to help people everywhere, not just here in Georgia, but we want to help people everywhere. And I do believe deep in my heart that God is going to make that happen. So somebody all the way in doggone Houston, contact Miss Peach and say, look, Miss Peach, my light's about to get cut off. Can you help me? We sure can. What's your light company name? We ain't sending y'all the money. We're not sending you the money. But if you tell me where it's supposed to go, baby, we're going to make sure it gets sent there, okay? So that is my goal for the next couple of years, because Peachy Tea Time is not going anywhere. But my goal for the next couple of years is to be able to help families everywhere, okay? Everywhere in the United States. But as for now, we're definitely going to tap into where I'm at, which is here in Georgia, and we're going to try to help families here in Georgia. So thank you so much, Angela, for that donation. I really appreciate it. And to everybody else that donate to Peachy Tea Time, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, back to that clip. I don't know if tonight is dumb officers night or what. Like, you got a person with a ski mask on, hoodie, and then you got a person with no shirt on. And you mean to tell me you thought the person with no shirt on and the boxers was the intruder? Come on. And then the thing that kills me, hey, cousin. Hi, my cousin Johnny Wright. I love you too. What's up, Wayman? I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, what gets me with this is that the guy called for help. You come in and you still take this man out. You take him out. And you don't think in your brain as an officer that the one with the hoodie and the ski mask and the coat on is the one. Y'all just let him, y'all saved him. Saved his life. But took out the one that needed the help. That don't make sense to me. That makes no sense at all. And then how the news be making me so mad, y'all. They made me real mad. They really do. That's why I love Peachy Tea Time. Because the news be making me mad. Like, who cares if they knew each other? He is an intruder in my house. We don't need to know that they knew each other. We don't care that they knew each other. All we know is it was an intruder in this man's house and he had a knife. And he's sitting up there trying to fight this man up out of there. And then here come the people that's supposed to protect and serve. It was a split second. They have to try to make a decision. If y'all don't, even in a split second, I got enough sense to know that the man with the hoodie and the ski mask on, that he is the one versus the man that ain't got no clothes on. Make it make sense. Carmen said that administrative leave be making me mad. Carmen said it don't matter whether they knew each other. They just went on and shot the black man. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we can't make this shit up. We cannot make this up. This has to be the most you know how they used to do this thing called dumbest criminals? They need to do something saying the dumbest police officers. Cause that right there, either the officer was dumb or the officer knew this man and was ready to take him out regardless. Like, this is my opportunity to take him out. And let's go ahead and do it. Because I know they should have had enough sense to know that the intruder was the one fully dressed. Fully dressed. Y'all didn't catch them outside. Y'all caught this man in his house, in his bedroom door. Half dressed. Baby, I'm done. I'm just done for. Look, that was enough for me. I gotta show them this. I gotta show them this. This is crazy. But y'all, we have came to the end of the show. I be hating to leave y'all, and I know y'all be hating to leave me. But it's the end of the show, and I really, really appreciate y'all for showing up and showing out tonight. Shout out to Anaya. I got on her shirt tonight. Make sure y'all go check her out on all platforms. A great singer. Great, great singer. I wish I could find one of her. Let me see if I can find one of her videos. Cause I had it. When I tell y'all that girl could sing, she was a guest on PEACHY Time. Shout out to Anaya. Let me see. Anaya. That's not it. Oh, it's on the talent. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I don't think I got it. I know I had it. Oh, let me look in this one. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot I had her shirt on. So I wanted to show her off tonight and I don't have it. Nope, I don't have it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see something. I might be able to see if I can pull it up on YouTube right quick and show y'all her video. Cause baby, she be killing it. Do you hear me? Anaya Lachelle. That's her name. Anaya Lachelle. So let me see if I can find one of her songs. I think this one right here is my favorite. Let me make Yep, I think this is it. I think this is it. Okay, so we ain't gonna do the whole thing. We're just gonna do just a little bit of it. Let me make sure I can see if I can share my screen because we are running out of time. So make sure y'all go and check her out. Check her out. Check her out on all platforms. Okay. She is on all platforms and she is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So here we go. Anaya Lachelle. We're gonna end it with this. And then I already know what y'all gotta do. You definitely gonna come back on Wednesday, okay? You're gonna come back this Wednesday when we start our special edition of Raw and Uncut with Miss Peachy. We have the moms on. I have my two special co-hosts for 3 weeks in a row, baby. So make sure y'all show up for that. Shout out to Tammy. Shout out to Tiffany, baby. Because they going to come up here and they going to do their thing, okay? So tune in on Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then, of course, we'll see you on Friday. But until then, we're going to let Anaya take us out. And then you got to stick around for my babies, okay? You got to stick around for my babies. You already know my babies always in the show. Always. So make sure y'all stick around for them. I love you guys. Thank you to all the new people. All the new people that joined in tonight. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys just as well. And we going to be out of here. But here go Anaya.
you to relax. Sit back with all your focuses on me. I want you to relax and sit back. Show you what she gon' last. My mind is on a roller coaster that just won't end. But it might have been. You the main event that I wanna attend. Attracting all these 2s and 5s, baby, but you my 10. You motivate me to win. You my other half, so we twin and twin. Skin to skin, when do I begin?